Hey guys, so last year I had this series where I went over how much money I spent. I only made like 2 of them, so I don't know if you call it a series, but it was actually pretty well received. I don't know why I stopped after 2, maybe because I got lazy or whatever, but it's 2019, it's a new year, and I'm gonna start up this monthly series again. And since then, there's been a few updates. I actually moved to New York, which is pretty big, and well, I guess that's like the only update. Yeah, let's go into it. So let's start with some of the recurring spend. This kind of stuff stays pretty constant month to month. My rent is $16.76, and you guys might be wondering, how did you move to New York and actually save money on rent? The reason for that is I actually moved in with my girlfriend and we share this nice ass studio. I'm able to get it for pretty cheap, which is nice. Living with someone, definitely really good financially. Renter's insurance, I'm still using, Lemonade, so $5 a month. Internet is $55.55, and as I mentioned before, my company comps my internet, so even though this seems like a pretty big number, it doesn't really matter. Spotify, $8.99. Electricity, $17.03. Pretty cheap, I think. I don't really know how much electricity normally costs. And for phone, $37.57 per month. Let's go into some of the more interesting things. So first of all, food. This month I spent $314.12 on food. If you guys haven't seen my other video, let me give you some background. My company provides lunch every single day of the week and dinner every single day except for Friday. So basically on the weekdays, I hardly have to worry about food, which is why my food and grocery costs might seem really, really low. I did go out to eat a few times. I mean, basically every weekend. Don't know if this is good or not. I guess we can see month to month and see how this compares. For transit, I spent $60. Normally I actually walk to work, which saves a lot of money on transit. I mean, taking the metro there and back adds up. It's $5.50 each day. So over a week, that's like $25 per week. Unfortunately, it's winter time here and it gets really cold. So what I do is, if it's below 20 degrees, I take the train. If it's above 20 degrees, I can handle it and I just walk. It's like a 25-minute walk. Not too bad. And I actually like walking because, you know, in the morning it wakes me up, at night it calms me down. I barely spent any money on groceries. I spent $10.47. I think I just bought some random shit at Trader Joe's. Next, clothes. Spend a decent amount on clothes, as you can see, because most of my videos are unboxings. And this month I spent $150, and that was actually buying 2 things. This warm sweater over here and this pair of Nike Tech Fleece joggers. Overall, pretty good purchases, so I'm okay with that. And for the other spend, this is just like random stuff off Amazon, like haircuts, that kind of stuff. This month I did go on a vacation, or it was like a weekend trip, and I went to LA. If you add up all the spend there, we spent a lot of money on food there. I know some of our meals were insane. They were like $80 or $90 per person. But luckily the flights were pretty cheap and the Airbnb was pretty cheap. So overall, $435.11. It was a pretty fun trip. I don't really regret spending this much on it. I feel like I have some more background info to share with you guys. So about once a week per month, I travel for work. And when I travel for work, all my expenses are paid. Flight, Ubers, food, which is really nice because that means there's only about 3 weeks of the month where I'm actually paying for my own food. So that's also how I'm able to spend, you know, a little less. Of course, spend numbers on its own are pretty interesting, but you gotta compare it to how much you earn to see if you're actually being financially responsible. Like, if I'm not working and I'm spending this much, wow, this is a lot of money to be spending. But if I'm making a decent amount of money and only spending this much, this might seem pretty good. The numbers, again, are kind of weird because it's the beginning of the year, which means there's the annual bonus, but also in the beginning of the year, I contribute a lot of my paycheck to my 401k. So this is like after annual bonus, but also after taking a lot of that and putting it in my retirement fund. So from work this month, I made $9,650.45, which is a lot. It'll definitely go down next month because, you know, no annual bonus every month. And then for my other earn, I got $562.32. This seems like a lot. This was from selling a piece of clothing. I think I made a video about that Supreme North Face thing. It didn't fit me, I sold it. I got $560. But the thing is, it's not $560 of profit. That jacket costed like $500 something, so I made like $50 off it, not anything huge. So if you subtract the earn and the spend, I guess I saved $7,300 today, or not today, this month. And basically what I do with this money, I just invest it. The style of this video was a little different from my previous ones. Like my previous ones, I would keep track of every single thing I bought and when I bought it, like the date. As for this one, I kind of didn't keep track of my spend day by day until the month was basically over. That's why they're all just lumped up together. If you guys like this one better, I think this one is a lot faster to do. I just go boom, 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 boom. Or if you like my other one better, where you get to see individual items one by one, and maybe I can talk about a few cool items in there or interesting items in there. Just let me know which one you like better and I'll do that for February. Hopefully I can keep up this monthly series if you guys like it, and I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Peace.